back, B&S Customs, Brian and Steve. Today we're going to be doing a 2018 Honda CRV. Let's check it out. So this CRV is my sister-in-law's car. She refused our request to be on camera, even though she's an actress. Let's not talk about that though. So I drove the car earlier today, and during the video here, Brian's going to drive it, and we'll talk about our comparisons of it. They chose between this and I believe it was a Subaru Outback. It came down between the two dealerships they were dealing with, and I do believe they like the way this handled a little bit more over the Subaru. The Subaru did have a little bit more power though. This is the all-wheel drive version. It's got the 2.4 liter four-cylinder in it. It's got plenty of cargo room. I think what was the horsepower, Brian?
184 horsepower.
Yep.
It's got the I-VTec.
And I think it gets 32 miles to the gallon highway and 26 city. Yeah. So Brian's got the specs here. Let's go over the list. We actually have this window sticker here.
Yep, brand new car. So it's obsidian blue. It's a really nice blue color.
Yeah, it is. It cleans up really nice.
Looks like it's priced about $26,000 brand new, which is it's a pretty good price for a small SUV like this. Yep.
She's had it for about, I want to say 6 months, like that. Right now it is fully loaded, and we're going to show the cargo space right now on it. She has 2 kids. We got 2 car seats in there and a back full of cargo. Let's see.
Looks like it's got a rear backup camera on it too.
So she has a dual stroller for 2 children. Lots of other traveling supplies filled up in the rear here. Still plenty of space to go on top.
Got a little convenient light over here too.
Very nice.
On both sides. And then it's got handles for the seats to fold down.
There's a handle here on top to close the trunk when you're all done. So going to the back here now, you can see we got 1 car seat base and a car seat in it, and plenty of room to load up all your traveling and kid supplies and toys. And
it's like it has rear air for the kids or whoever's in the back. And it looks like it comes with like winter mats. Yep. Weatherproof mats.
I did see WeatherTech in the front. I don't know if they bought those aftermarket, if you can actually get WeatherTech with the vehicle. The doors, they have plenty of storage there on both sides. Cup holders in the doors as well. Power windows in the front and rear. And locks. Again, really great. I like the interior. I like the layout of it. Even driving it with the stick where it is, I enjoyed my arm on the rest, holding the shifter as I was driving. It's a comfortable position, I thought. So looking at the entertainment system here, they didn't get an upgraded model here, I don't think. So they get the standard head unit, radio, external media like your iPod, volume control, channel select. It does have Bluetooth for your phone and pre-selects for your stations. What do you see on the steering wheel there, Brian?
Looks like we have audio controls, phone, and cruise control.
Great. And I need to get the head-up display there in front of you.
I like it. It looks, it's different. It's got the big miles per hour and the huge tack on it, showing the range of miles to you're out of gas. It's nice.
Yeah, I liked it too. Driving the car,
pretty simple.
Up top here, place for your sunglasses and a mirror.
Yeah, so the mirror is for the back seat. See the kids.
For your kids. Yep, awesome. It's normal lighting, and of course to set up for the doors. Storage-wise, got a glove box. Center console is pretty slick, actually. I kind of like this feature here. Tons of storage here in the back, and then you get more in the front, and this actually does pop out as well. Quite cool.
Yeah, and then you got your, it looks like 12 volts in there, plus the USB port.
As well. 2 cup holders, another 12-volt power outlet right there as well. Looking at the gear shifter here, you have your parking brake, which Brian can demonstrate now. It's pretty slick. It's all electronic.
So I pull that, and then it's going to say brake, and then the release. You have to have your foot on the brake pedal.
You push it in, and it goes away.
That's it.
Really nice. You also have your econo button over here for when you're driving for fuel efficiency. Yeah, I had that on the whole time I was driving, and I was...
That's the highway cruising button.
Yep. It did not like me. So, looking back, you can see the full view of the back of the car here with the seats and everything. So, what do you say, Brian? Want to take it for a spin and do a road test?
Sure thing.
We'll do a 0 to 60 for you.
Oh, yeah.
Some burnouts, quarter mile.
So the first thing you want to do is eco off.
So we're going to try testing that out. Going from 30 to 60 with the eco on and 30 to 60 with the eco off. See what it looks like, how it feels.
The backup camera there.
Or even getting over 60, maybe 60 to 70. Just going 65 to 75 was a chore when I was doing it, but I had eco on. Oh, Brian, that's something pretty slick on the dash here. I think it's pretty common on some of the vehicles.
Yeah, like the Honda Civic has it too. So this tells you how you're doing on gas mileage. So green means you're in the good gas mileage range, and the more pedal you give it, it'll turn white to show you that it's not doing as well on gas mileage. 50 now here.
There's 65, 70. It doesn't want to shift, see? Kind of weird.
It went all the way to 7,000.
Yeah, it's got a really high 6,500, 7,000 red line on the engine. They really got it spun up on this thing.
It drives really smooth though. It's really super straight. Like, it's very comfortable. The seats have really good bolstering. You know, considering usually they're just open seating in these cars. You know.
Yep.
There's just no bolster to them.
Good for long drives.
It feels really tight.
Yeah, really comfortable. Lots of room in here, leg room and headroom all around. Definitely a traveling vehicle. You're gonna be going around.
Yeah, the brakes feel good. Nice and solid.
Yep. So we're gonna just do a normal takeoff here and see how it feels from 0. He's in the white. He's on the green and fuel, but if it goes any slower, we'll go back in time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a CVT transmission. It's not just shifting through the gears like an automatic. So I'm just keeping my foot at this one spot, and the RPMs are basically just staying there the whole time. It's not shifting.
Yeah, the downshift to go.
It's not going to the next gear, it's just staying there the whole time.
All right, so we're gonna turn on econo mode here. Econ. Okay, we are in econo mode.
Okay, here we go.
To the floor. See how it hangs?
That's
yeah,
CVT.
yeah.
It just stays there until you let off. That's how it works.
For family, it's great. Kids, you're not gonna be racing around anyways, you know? Oh, there's a blue Mustang.
So basically the way it works, if you think of this RPM gauge as, if you think of it as number 1 here is when you let off the pedal, and number 7 as when you floor it. If you floor it right now, it'll stay at 7 until you let it off. If you do half throttle, it's gonna stay at 4 until you let it off. So this is your pedal pressure.
All right.
That's basically how it works. Or in a regular transmission, if I gave it more gas, you would feel the car downshift into the lower gear. It doesn't work like that.
So Brian has the eco mode off. He's gonna do a little launch here. Here we go. And you can hear it just not shifting. How was it?
You know, it's not terrible to 60.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Going over 60 is the problem.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna be passing on a 65 mile an hour road and you wanna get around someone, give yourself some lot of lead time.
Nice looking color though, isn't it?
Yeah, the blue looks really nice here. I got it up with the tire wet on the car too. It's shining nice. I do like the body lines on it too. It doesn't bother me. The styling's really good.
Yeah,
Go.
I'd say for 25,000, this is a very nice car.
I agree. So if you are an aggressive driver and you do own this vehicle, Brian, I would recommend you change the oil sooner than later on it. It's going to be running high in the RPMs. It has a tall RPM range on it. So if you're finding yourself always $5 grand, $6 grand with it when you drive it, just keep up on your oil changes.
Yeah, because it'll stay at 5-6 grand until you let off the pedal. It'll just stay there until it hits 60, 70 miles an hour. It's almost like the lawnmower where it's just always in the, the full rev.
Now, Brian, you had a Dodge Dart before. It had a similar type of drive.
I had the Dodge
programming in it.
The Dodge Caliber had it.
And what'd you think of that?
It was the same thing. It operated just like this, and it took a while to get used to. You're always used to the shifting of the automatic transmission, and it just doesn't do that. So it's just something to get used to. And it sounds like you're gonna blow up your car basically, because the whole time there, 0 to 60, it was at about 7,000. It just stayed there until I let off.
Yeah.
It's at a high rev the whole time. It definitely feels like you're gonna break something, but I guess that's the
design.
So,
Yep.
yeah, it's different.
So 2018 Honda CRV. What do you think, Brian, overall?
I think it seems like a really good vehicle for the money.
Yep, for the value.
It's very comfortable, quiet, tight. Even the power gets up to 60, pretty quick.
Yep. So please remember to like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time. Take care.